Alright, so I think I finished the guitars. I did them really quickly. Um, let's see what we have. I mic'd up the orange amplifier that I have off axis, so not on the cone, but a little bit to the right, not on the orange logo, but to the right of it. Let's see what tones we got. I had to obviously play really quietly because I'm in an apartment, so I can't really blast music. But let's see what we have. It's Friday night, so I can probably turn it up a little. So let's put a compressor on one of the leads. I use the presets always to start off with. Rock guitar. This is really loud, so let's turn it down. Getting good volume. I got a really good rhythm track because of that rhythm designer. Really got good bass. It fills up the track. Let's put a delay on the lead, on the one on the right, just so that it's a little more rhythmic. Let's put a little chorus on it first. Electric body, empty club, fullness. Slightly stereo. Let's use Sisters. Sisters sounds good. left has a compressor, so not bad. Okay, let's put a compressor on the rhythmic. Compressor on the rhythm electric guitar. Same rock. And some reverb on the right one. Church. Okay, since I have my acoustic guitar on the right and the left, I'm gonna bring them a little bit into the inside. Say 50, halfway. Let's leave the one on the right alone. The same thing with but the opposite. So the one on the right, let's bring it in. And leave a lead on that side with a compressor. So I have the preset on the compressor. Let's give it more input gain. About 3 dB input gain. 4. No. Yeah, 4 is good. Acoustic guitars. Turn those down a little, maybe 3 dB, 3.5 on each side. Down. 3.4 on each side. Negative 3.4. So they set down a little quieter. The lead halfway, idea is to give everything its own space. You don't want everything to be right on top of each other, fighting. You gotta give something, give and take, give and take. I'm not a mixing engineer, but I just, for recording purposes, it's sort of like something that I already know that I have to give everything its own space. I can't have two things fighting each other. I haven't used any EQ yet, which I have to do, but track sounds good volume. It's got good volume. And I only got a master bus compressor on it, so everything is pretty much balanced. Oh, it's a tracking, still tracking phase. I have to do vocals. Maybe I can do vocals tomorrow. One more pass through. I gotta do a lot of editing still. Add some EQ. I got still just by using the faders and the compressor, I give everything its own space without having to use any EQ. I turn the EQ right at the end when I'm mixing the actual track. The strings are still too loud. I gave it a 4x12 with a Marshall JCM Marshall 800 JCM 800. No, JCM. Turn it down. An 800 head. The electric guitar is sitting very nicely into the mix. I did very much. Let's turn it up. I can add some drums tomorrow, maybe some percussion. I don't really have any percussion instruments though. Maybe some hand claps or something, but add some drums maybe. Just to give it a little bit more, like to exaggerate like to push the beat a little more. Something like that. It'll help. And set it down below the drum machine so that it gives that oomph to the drum machine. And then later start adding the solo or what the melody. Still don't have any reverb on the. Let's add some reverb on the master. Give it some body. So this is on the master bus. We're gonna give it a big echo. I got a good foundation about on the things that I want to do. So tomorrow I'm gonna add some drums, and I'll figure out if I'm tempted to add some vocals, which I think I probably should, so I can make so it'd be a complete song. I could probably add some more keyboard sound effects later on, maybe tomorrow after the drums. But I think I'm pretty much I've laid down the foundation. Whenever you're mixing, you have to turn it all the way down. And you start adding gradually. It clicks. Maybe that's good. And what you want to listen for is things that you can't hear, or things that are fighting each other, or things that are obviously way too loud. I can hear what am I looking for? Rhythm. Maybe the bass is way too low. I can tell that I turned it down way too low. So let's bring it back up to 0, or to negative 0.3. I can hear the bass now. Obviously I can hear the lead, and I can hear the rhythm guitar. Everything is setting nicely on it in its own place. The strings are I can barely hear the strings. I may have turned them to way too low. There you go. Negative 9 dB. I can barely hear the strings. There you go. I don't want to overdo it because I want the strings to lay in the foundation, almost like so I mic the cabinet, the orange, the mic's there. I put the blanket on top just to isolate the sound. Right now, obviously I moved it so I could put the cable there, but it's off axis. It's right there. It's off. It's to the right a little. It's a dynamic microphone, Dynamic Audio Technica. It's the one I've been using lately. So I put that reverb, and it added a little spark to the drums. Now I can hear everything. So now I turn it up. Got a good foundation. I'm missing that rhythm. I can feel it. I can feel it should be in there. No, maybe not that. Guitars need EQ. Obviously, they're a little dull. They need a little more sparkle, but that's good for today. Just for video's sake, so I can add more to the video. Save before I lose information. Good. All right, that's the video for tonight. So I have a really nice foundation, and tomorrow I will add more drums and maybe the vocal. I'm still deciding on that. I just, yeah, I think I'll add the vocal.